live capture traps. In the trap library we have two at the moment. We have the green one, which is the smaller of the two. It's designed for smaller cats, kittens, ferrets, stoats, weasels. And then the larger trap, which is designed basically for larger cats, obviously adult cats, moggies. It'll also catch ferrets, not so much stoats. Before you head out, you'll need bait, of course, and I'm going to be using a young hare. You can also use rabbits, possum works okay, fish can work quite well, and tuna. But anything too novel may increase their suspicion rather than entice them into the trap. So try and use something that they come across on a daily basis out in your farm. You'll also need a knife, of course. A pair of loppers will be very helpful, and wear gloves. It is amazing the difference wearing gloves will make. A human scent can be a deterrent to feral cats. Sure, they might be coming in contact with human scent on a daily basis, but it can make them suspicious. So you're trying to drop the barrier of suspicion as much as possible. Obviously, trap placement is the key to success. Good areas to place your trappers anywhere you've seen cats before. Keep your eyes open for cat scat, bird feathers, anything that will indicate a cat's been there before, because they often have a beat that they work, and that's where you want your trap to be. Another good place to have it is on bush pasture margins, because it gives the opportunity for the cat to stalk prey and, if need be, get away from predators quickly if they need to. They tend to be rich in prey animals too. The other thing to be mindful of is that cats are very secretive, so if the cat's in an exposed area and it feels vulnerable to outside predators, then it's less likely to engage with your trap. So tucked away in a little nook somewhere on a bush pasture margin or somewhere where you've seen cats before is absolutely ideal. We'll set our trap here because this is a bush pasture margin. There's no stock in the paddock, and I've definitely seen cats here before, so it's an ideal spot. Place your trap on firm level ground. Here we've tucked it into the flax a little bit, again just to give it a little bit more privacy. Make sure the trap is stable and doesn't rock when a cat walks into it. If that's a bit of an issue because of the terrain that you're on, maybe peg it down. Next, break up the outline of the trap by using a bit of nearby vegetation. This is where the loppers come in handy, or the secateurs. Make sure though you don't jam up the trap mechanism or hinder the doors from closing on the traps. I'll show you at the end of the video how to set both traps. The mechanisms differ on both of them. It's a good idea to leave the trap open but not set because cats are very suspicious. So bait it up. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Deactivate the setting mechanism on it. I'll also show you that, and at the end of the video I'll show you how to set the mechanisms on both traps. Leave it like that for a few days. Keep putting bait in it, which I'll show you how to do in a minute, and once the bait starts going, then you're ready to activate the trap. It'll really increase your success rates. Make the trap look as natural as possible. I've done it here by throwing in a bit of soil and a couple of leaves. Be creative, use what's available. If you've got a whole rabbit or a possum or a hare or anything like that, rub it around the trap. So you're trying to get as much scent around as possible. Make the cat salivate. Next, I'm going to scatter some fur around from the cat to make it look like another prey animal's been here. I'm going to put some bait in the trap itself, and then I'm just going to leave it overnight, and I'll come back in the morning and see what's happened. So basically rinse and repeat, wait for the bait to start going, and then set your trap. Obviously, if this was a real world situation, this is just a mock-up. I wouldn't be sitting on this log spreading my scent around. I'd try and minimise it as much as possible. Okay, I'll show you how to set the traps and you'll be ready for business. With the large silver trap, at the front of the trap you'll see a bit of a tab, a loop. Put your finger in there, push the mesh forward and lift up. On the top of the trap you'll see a little hook. Put your finger on it, push it forward so it engages with the bar underneath, and then just slowly lower the door. Oh. Practice makes perfect, and you're good for business. Make sure you put your bait on the far end of the trap, right at the back on the other side of the pedal. Otherwise you'll find the cat just takes your bait and there's nothing in there in the morning. Obviously one of the big issues with live capture traps is you have a live animal. For goodness sake, don't try and drown it or anything like that. The best way to dispatch them is to shoot them. If you can't dispose of the cat by either taking it to the vet or disposing it with a rifle, then don't use a live capture trap. Setting the green trap is very straightforward. Replace the door which you've removed for a few days to get the cats acclimatised to coming and going. There's a bolt on the base of the plate. Make sure that's at the bottom and facing outwards, like so. There's a green bar. Put that under it. This holds it up. Spin the trap round. And there's a very simple mechanism here where this slides in like so. And this bar goes on the outside of the flattened bit of steel. And that's it. The trap is effectively set. Happy trapping and every success to you.